Crocs, said Dot. Special taste for girls, Hester added, remembering the beasts that guarded the old school for boys. Maybe that's what they mean by poison the sea, Annabelle guessed. A seagull glided over it, letting its feet touch the water. The bird vanished in an acid jar of smoke. No, they mean actually poisoned, said Dot. Head hanging, Hester studied the waterfall ahead, a vertical straight shot, blue sea to red, upside down to waist side up, a dividing line between a world in chaos and the hope of setting things right. How they just had to find a way to cross it. There's a death plunge, first off, Hester said. Then poison the sea. Go eating frogs. I'm on the walk. Caves that's mess with time. Can your demon fry us one by one? Said Annabelle, voice stuffy from all the time inferred. Like he did at the 4 points. That was a stone's throw. This is half a mile. Hester dismissed it, her demon quivering, afraid to fly. We need a cocoon or webs to ride in. Something to survive the fall. Made from what? Annabelle prompted. What those crows eat? Bites. Dot peeped, her face perilously red. That's how Sophie evaded them at school, by turning herself into a boy. Well, we don't have that option. Or is there something about you that we don't know? Hester blistered. Cross is everything, though, Dot lamented, watching the spiny creatures wrestle over the last of the seagull. Well, except each other. Hester wasn't listening. She was watching a shadow in the fog behind Annabelle, getting bigger, bigger. Hester's finger glowed, prepared to attack. Slowly, she lowered it. It was a boat. A small debris hanging out the upturned water made from white wood. No, not wood, Hester realized it as he floated closer. Bones, she said, gaping at it. Crow bones, said Annabelle, mystified. The boat had no passengers, no captain. Like a ghost ship, it moved silently, deliberately, until it stopped hard in front of the coffin. Hester held her breath, shooting her flanks. 2 were poked heads up from the prow, like steel pirates. My babies! And the dog gasped. You're alive! She hugged her pets to her chest, then spotted the scraps and gashes on their bodies, their fur kicked with dried blood. What's happened? She asked and listened attentively as they bubbled in her ear. They found Marlene in the caves, and the dog translated breathlessly. Then one went to tell Delphi where he was, while the other built this boat, knowing the Dean would send someone to rescue him. Wait, how the what built this? These are crow bones, said Dot, bewildered. How the what kill crows? Talon the West, remember? And the dog grinned. The West started inflating, bigger, bigger, the size of dogs, the size of tigers, the size of elephants, teeth sharpening to fangs. They loomed over Dot in the water. I get it, said Dot. The West shrank down, showing off the ones they'd gotten in the fight. But then they looked at Dot and seemed to remember something, their faces sobering. Together, they whispered to Annabelle. The pale witch tensed, her gaze moving to the boat's basin. Wedged between panels of bone was a bloody sheriff's badge, the gold crest of Nottingham dented and scratched. Dot went still. Wes flipped the badge over. The back was covered in desiccated fireflies flickering with light, as if that held on to life as long as they could. Gently, the wet stroked the fireflies' bellies. Shades of orange filled in across their bodies, forming a projection from the past. This was footage from the dark woods, footage the fireflies had captured of the Sheriff of Nottingham, soaked in blood, cradled by Sophie as he spoke his last words. Cloud Dots, me and her mother. It was love, the sheriff breathed. The fireflies went stark. Slowly, Hester and Annabel lifted eyes to the sheriff's daughter. Those were scream ones, Dot said. She picked up her father's badge, held it close to her chest. The snake killed my dad. Jeff killed him. There was a calm to her, a quiet rage. Tetros will win the tournament, even if I have to die to help him, Dot promised, still cold. Excalibur will take that scrump's head. She turned to her friends. Get in the boat! Hester and Annabel obeyed. With the West pushing from below, Dot seized onto the prow, teeth clenched, eyes afire, as the boom boats surged forward, plummeting over the fall. She was the only one who didn't scream. Hester and Annabel clasped hands as the boats drifted through close. Their crocodiles, snot sniffing the witches, drove, coating their black teeth. Some snapped their jaws, others blew steam through nostrils, but none attacked, recognizing the threats of the bony vessel in which the girls rode. Dot was relishing their frustration. Hester noticed the round-bellied witch posted with a foot atop the floor, and the dove was on her shoulders, her dress stained with chocolate, like the least menacing sea captain ever. There were times over the years when Hester wondered if Dot was put in the right school, if her sweetness or sympathy and soft heart should have made her an effort instead. But watching Dot crunch her father's bloody badge, her eyes pinned to the brewing crows, daring them, wanting them to attack, Hester sensed a darkness that her friend had held in reserve. A fly hovered near Dot's ear.